Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Today we shall look at lesson 73, Record Holder, 记录保持者. Well, what do you expect from such a title? Could it be about an athlete who held a record for a long time in a track and field event? We shall wait and see. But before we listen to the text and enjoy the cartoon, let's have a brief look at the keywords and expressions in the text. Keywords and expressions. Record holder, play truant, unimaginative, shame, evade, hitchhike, in the meantime, lorry, border. Now we can sit back and enjoy the story. 不过请别忘了，在听过课文之后，我们还有就课文内容回答问题的任务。The questions are as follows. How far did the boy travel while playing truant? 小男孩在逃学的过程中旅行了多远？ Where did he go first, and how did he get there? 他首先去了哪儿？是怎么去的？ Where was he when he woke up the next morning? 第二天早晨他醒来的时候已经置身何处了？ How did he get back to England in the end? 最后他是怎么回到英格兰的？
Children who play truant from school are unimaginative. A quiet day's fishing or 8 hours in a cinema seeing the same film over and over again is usually as far as they get. They have all been put to shame by a boy who, while playing truant, travelled 1,600 miles. He hitchhiked to Dover and towards evening went into a boat to find somewhere to sleep. When he woke up next morning, he discovered that the boat had, in the meantime, travelled to Calais. No one noticed the boy as he crept off. From there, he hitchhiked to Paris in a lorry. The driver gave him a few biscuits and a cup of coffee and left him just outside the city. The next car the boy stopped did not take him into the centre of Paris as he hoped it would, but to Perpignan on the French-Spanish border. There he was picked up by a policeman and sent back to England by the local authorities. He has surely set up a record for the thousands of children who dream of evading school.
Well, did you enjoy the story? And is it as what you have expected? 大家喜欢这个故事吗？它的内容是不是和你所猜想的一个样呢？ And about the 4 questions we raised earlier, have you now got answers? 现在我们就来一起看看前面4个问题的答案。我们的第一个问题是 How far did the boy travel while playing truant? 答案应该是He traveled 1,600 miles while playing truant. 我们的第二个问题是 Where did he go first, and how did he get there? 答案应该是 He first went to Dover by hitchhiking. 我们的第三个问题 Where was he when he woke up the next morning? 答案应该是 When he woke up the next morning, he was already in Calais. 最后一个问题 How did he get back to England in the end? 答案应该是 He was picked up by a policeman and sent back to England by the local authorities. So, the boy ended his very exciting trip, but our work has just begun. 我们的小主人公结束了他十分惊险的旅行，可是我们的工作才刚刚开始。下面我们一起来看看课文中的一些语言点。 首先，请看这样一个单词 unimaginative。这个词我们注意一下它的构成，它是由前缀 un 加上形容词 imaginative 构成的。那么请大家注意 un 是英语中一个非常活跃的前缀，它的作用是对后面的形容词进行否定。我们可以多看一些例子。happy 意思是幸福， unhappy 就变成不幸福。able 意思是能干， unable 意思就是不能干。acceptable 可以接受的， unacceptable 不可以接受的。类似的例词还有很多，我们就不再一一列举。再请看课文中的这样一句话 ：A quiet day's vision, or 8 hours in a cinema seeing the same film over and over again, is usually as far as they get. 静静地钓上一天鱼，或者在电影院里一待8个小时，把同一部片子翻来覆去的看，通常也就是他们所能够达到的程度。这句话中 as far as 的意思是能够达到的程度。那么请注意 as far as 还有另外一个意思，这个意思是就什么而言。请大家看2个例句。He has a reasonable similarity to you, at least as far as the head and face is concerned. 他和你还是挺相像的，尤其是就脑袋和脸部而言。再请多看一个例句 I'm not really perceptive as far as literature goes. I much prefer history. 就文学而言，我的感觉并不是特别敏锐，我更喜欢历史。好，下面我们看课文中的这句话 They have all been put to shame by a boy who, while playing truant, traveled 1,600 miles. 这句话中我们应该注意的是它的时态和语态。时态是现在完成时，语态是被动语态，所以我们看到了 have all been put to shame。 好，再请看课文中的这句话 When he woke up next morning, he discovered that the boat had, in the meantime, traveled to Calais. 这句话中的 in the meantime 的意思是与此同时。看看与这个有关的另外2个例句。His case won't come to court for several months, and in the meantime, more than half the people think him guilty. 他的案子还有好几个月法庭才会受理，但是与此同时呢，有超过半数的人认为他是有罪的。再请看下面这个例句。At long last, we were released. In the meantime, of course, our friends had informed the newspapers. 很久以后呢，我们终于被释放了。与此同时，我们的朋友当然已经通知了报界。再请看课文中的这句话 There, he was picked up by a policeman and sent back to England by the local authorities. 这句话中出现了一个非常有用的动词词组 pick up。在英语中 pick up 的意思非常丰富，它的第一个意思是把某物从一个地方拾起来。请看例句 The telephone rang and Judy picked it up. 电话铃响了 Judy 把电话拿了起来。Pick up 的另外一个意思是到某处去接一个人。请看例句 I might get my brother to come and pick me up. 我可能会让我的兄弟来接我。Pick up 的最后一个意思是被警察或某个政府机构所拘捕，以便进行询问。 请看例句。He was picked up by government agents for questioning. 他被政府官员带走，对他提一些问题。下面我们看课文中的最后一个语言点。He has surely set up a record for the thousands of children who dream of evading school. 这个句子中，我们请注意一下 thousands of 这个表达法，它的意思是成千上万的。那么它是怎么构成的呢？由 thousand 加上 s 再加上 of 构成。同样的构词法呢，还可以用在其他的一些词组中。请看我们的例词 ：tens of， ten 加上 s 再加上 of， 意思是成十上百的。hundreds of， 成百上千的。millions of， 数百万的。billions of， 数亿的。好，课文中的语言点我们就讲到这儿。下面呢，我们来看看课文中出现的一些重要的句子结构。Do you remember in Lesson 1, Lesson 25, and Lesson 49, we had a look at 3 different sentence structures in English. 大家还记得吗？在第1课、第25课和第49课，我们看到了英语中3种最基本的句子结构，也就是 simple sentence 简单句、compound sentence 并列句和 complex sentence 复合句。Well, Lesson 73 provides us with a very good opportunity of summing up. 第73课正好对这3种句子结构呢做一个小结。首先，请看课文中出现了定语从句 attributive clause 的句子。Children who play truant from school are unimaginative. 那些逃学的孩子通常都缺乏想象力。这个句子中 who play truant from school 就是一个定语从句，它修饰的是前面的主语 children。再请看课文中的这个句子 They have all been put to shame by a boy who, while playing truant, traveled 1,600 miles. 这个句子中 who, while playing truant, traveled 1,600 miles 也是一个定语从句，它修饰的是前面的名词 boy。好，再请看课文中一个带状语从句 adverbial clause 和宾语从句 object clause 的句子。When he woke up next morning, 第二天早晨他醒来的时候 he discovered that the boat had, in the meantime, traveled to Calais. 这个句子中 when he woke up next morning 是一个时间状语从句，而 the boat had, in the meantime, traveled to Calais 那个小船已经开到了 Calais， 这个是做动词 discover 的宾语。再请看课文中最后一个例句 No one noticed the boy as he crept off. 当这个小男孩溜下船的时候，没有人注意到。这个句子中 as he crept off 也是一个时间状语从句。好，课文中一些重要的复合句的句子结构我们就分析到这儿。现在让我们来回顾一下，在第73课我们都学习了哪些内容。We went through 6 language points together. 我们一起看了课文中的6个语言点，另外呢，又看了课文中复合句的句子结构。About the contents of the text, it's about a little boy who played truant. Well, have you ever had the experience of playing truant yourself? Or have you ever thought of playing truant, but up till now you haven't found the courage to try it? 课文中还讲到 hitchhiking， 我不知道在座的有多少尝试过 hitchhiking， 但是在英国，这却是一个十分受人欢迎的旅行方式，因为它既简洁 又省钱。Okay, that's all for lesson 73. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.